Hi Blink versus and viewers. A lot of people are saying things like K-pop is westernized and stuff nowadays. So I've come to tell the truth and slap haters once again. 1. It's always been like that. Ever since first and second gen there's always been groups and soloists with sexy concepts like Stellar, Sistar, Nine Muses, AOA, Tiara, Feaster, Jessie etc. K-pop was literally inspired by Western pop. So why are people all of a sudden moaning now? Well, that's probably because of more internet and social media nowadays. Back in the older days, if you didn't like an artist or band, you wouldn't go around writing hate comments expressing how much you didn't like them. You just simply wouldn't listen to their music, buy their albums or go to their performances. And if you were saying things about them, it still wouldn't be very famous or like the artist or band would hear about haters like you, because it would just be at home or in random locations, not on the internet, where loads of random people can see what you've typed. That's another reason K-pop fans are so toxic nowadays. But yeah, barely anything has changed, and people are even blaming Blackpink for all this, which is obviously because they're popular, and the more popular you are, the more hated. But don't act like wearing short clothes and twerking wasn't a huge thing in second gen. 2. If you think about it, K-pop is the biggest industry in the world, so obviously instead of all just one thing, we can attract Western audiences, and same for other cultures. What if K-pop was a mix of loads of things? Blackpink and G-idol have done a good job with getting Westerns into K-pop, so why don't we do that with everyone? 3. So you know how so-called K-pop fans say idols are breaking their image and crossing their limits or whatever? Well, this idol image they seem to want is basically when idols act childish like kids and do EJO and stuff, even if they're grown adults. And when idols like Twice or One Young do that and stick to their reputation, they get called cringe, attention seekers, pick-me's and more. Then they also moan that they're adults and should be acting their age. Oh well, I didn't see y'all say that when they were acting their age. You just said it's vulgar, crossing the non-existent limits and inappropriate for minor fans, blah blah blah. So what do you want? And what do I think about this image? Well yeah, I agree, it's cringe. I understand if it's minors around 10 years old. But adults? Nah, I actually like it when they break this. It's nice to see idols not caring about weird standards and just being themselves. So maybe if it keeps going, eventually one day, we could set new standards in K-pop. 4. And you know when people say it's inappropriate and stuff? Well, I mean, I don't see anything wrong with revealing clothes unless the person wearing them is uncomfortable. Things like crop tops, short shorts and mini skirts are just general fashion, common in many places. As long as you're not actually private naked, it's fine. And with twerking or sexy dance moves, seriously, get a life. All it is shaking bones. So just like young fans, why is it always the K-pop idols pointed out? 5. Why is it usually the female idols noticed for this? No one says anything with males, do they? 6. A lot of this westernization is to blame more on companies anyway, not idols. So that's it, and stop saying things like I miss the old K-pop, I don't like this change, blah blah blah. Because K-pop has always been the same. I understand what you mean by K-pop changing in other ways, like toxic fans, no idol interactions, minors debuting, visuals over talent, pressure to fit standards, more mistreatment etc. But not westernizing and general fashion. And these grown-ass idols don't give an F about weirdos. Now keep streaming your favorite groups and subscribe to my channel for K-pop content.